why you love her. What's the most attractive quality about your wife?
Because she is my best friend.
Aww.
This is the story of Tiffany Aaron, aged 36, a beautiful mother of two who was shot in a nightclub by the security guard of that club after they got into an altercation. Tiffany was married and had her life going well for her before this tragic incident that left her kids with no mother and her husband with no wife. The sad part of this incident is that the person who shot her dead has not been charged in the killing by the cops for reason unknown. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
Hey, let's try something, man. If you on here and you from Alabama, check in and let me know where you from, and we'll go from there. Just do that for me. If you from Alabama, just check in. Alright?
This story will be taking us to Anniston, Alabama. Anniston is a city located in Calhoun County, Alabama. With a population of 23,106 people, the city is a natural attraction. It's nested halfway between Birmingham and Atlanta, on I-20. With a crime rate of 59 per 1,000 residents, Anniston has one of the highest crime rates in America compared to all communities of all sizes, from the smallest towns to the very largest cities. One's chance of becoming a victim of either violent or property crime here is 1 in 17. Tiffany Denise English was born on July 27, 1985, in Anniston, Alabama, to Mr. Gonerey Thornton and Mrs. Twana English Montgomery. She received her formal education in the Calhoun County school system and was a graduate of Anniston High School class of 2005. She was with the America's automotive industry working with Bridgewater for over 8 years and was currently a productive paint operator with Honda Manufacturing in Lincoln, Alabama. Tiffany was a mother to 2 loving kids whom she loved a lot. They were so close to her. She called them her best friends. Jamaria and Jacqueline were her most prized possessions.
Who's the thickest? Who's most likely to get arrested? Who's the craziest? Who's the most popular? Who gets the most attention from other guys? Who has the best taste in guys? Who's the sensitive one? Who's the meanie? Who's the prettiest? Who's the best at advice? Who's the best dancer? Who's got the best style? Who's the smartest?
Sometimes in her life, she met someone who would end up becoming the man of her dreams, her confidant and her soulmate, Renardo Aaron. They were best friends and did everything together. Their bond was on a very great level. Renardo proposed to Tiffany and they soon became husband and wife on October 10, 2020.
Why you love her. What's the most attractive quality about your wife?
Because she is my best friend.
Aww.
She's been a life-changing experience to me.
And how about you, beautiful bride?
Because he's my best friend and he came in and he just made my life and my kids' life so much better.
Aww, one big kiss.
We're married now.
Yeah.
We wasted.
We drunk as fuck.
They painted the town red. He gave her a very lovely ring, bought her a car and loved her dearly.
Okay, who initiated the first kiss? Who apologizes first after a fight? Who is the funny one? Who is more romantic?
Wait.
Who is the most patient? Who's the better cook?
That's easy.
Who said I love you first? Who takes longer to get ready in the morning?
You definitely chose me.
Who is grumpier in the morning? Who's more stubborn?
You definitely chose me for that.
Who's the bigger baby when sick? Who is the social butterfly? Who is the messy one?
Ah, fuck.
Who spends the most money? Who loses their key?
They had a very great family. The relationship between the couple was matched with the kids. They were loved by everyone around them.
Who got the most whoopings growing up? Who got in the least amount of trouble growing up? Who is the rebel child? Who made better grades in school? Who talked back more? Who is the funniest? Who is the most expensive child? Who is more financially responsible? Who goes out more? Who spends the most money on unnecessary things? Who will get married first? Who will have kids first? Who has the most style? Who has had the most boyfriends or girlfriends? Who is the meanest? Who is the loudest? Who is the sneakiest? Who is more caring? Who is the overdramatic one? Who is the overprotective one? Who will be the last to leave the house after they're grown? Who will put y'all in a nursing home?
Tiffany liked working out, shopping, and being a beauty girl because she looked so good in pictures. She loved being a beauty queen, and everyone could tell every day because she always looked great with her hair, nails, and clothes. People always laughed around her because she had a kind heart and a lot of joy. Tiffany's days were full because she worked full-time and was a loving mother, but she always found time to enjoy her family. Tiffany loved her husband, kids, and other people very much. Tiffany liked being around other people and was the life of the party. Tiffany really cared about everyone she met. No matter how bad your day was, her smile and attitude would always make you feel better. Tiffany loved going out and living her life, and she was grateful for every moment she had. On January 16, 2022, Tiffany went out to a nightclub called Pure. She was there to wind down and planned to head home later, but things didn't happen the way she expected. At around 3 a.m. when it was time to head home, some type of altercation happened between the security guard who worked at the club. One thing led to another and there was gunfire. They both exchanged gunfire, which led to Tiffany being struck. Immediately, the police was called. When the police arrived, they found Tiffany lying on the ground inside the business. She was taken to Northeast Alabama Regional Medical Center by ambulance, where she later died. It was a shock to family and friends how she could just die in that manner. They did not believe the account of the security guard, so they requested for the security footage of the incident. Family described her as someone who would walk away from problems. Anniston Police Chief Nick Bowles says this is an ongoing investigation and that no arrests have been made thus far. According to the police, they say the case may be turned over to the grand jury if they feel there is any reason to indict the security guard. From the look of things they might think she is the aggressor, which is why there hasn't been much action or arrest made by the Anniston Police Department. We do hope the right thing is done in this case pretty soon. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Tiffany Aaron. May Tiffany's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for gun violence survivors. Please stay safe out there and see you guys in the next video.